Good morning, everyone. This is Walk Ride Fly joining in from Central Park, Manhattan, New York City. Today is March 26th, 2023, and the time is almost 11:30 a.m. in the morning. And the temperature is a beautiful 52 degrees Fahrenheit. We are having a good day here in Manhattan. What a beautiful day, isn't it? You know what's funny? Right before I started, I met somebody from London, from Croydon. And I got to chat with the lad, and he taught me a few things. So that means I must visit England soon. He taught me little cool places that I have not even heard of. In any case, greetings everybody. Today's a beautiful day. As you can see, blue skies here in Manhattan at Central Park. You know, for about 5 minutes, I just looked at these people. I'm like, wow, you have the energy to wake up in the morning and run through Central Park. You know what I mean? I know if I have to do it, like, nice. You know, if I have to do it, I would do it, but man, these people do it so much glee, you know? Anyway, all right, friends and family, let's see, who do we have here? I see Edwin, greetings to you, Edwin, Human Hysteria, Gibson Jatoba, Ida Santos, good morning to you as well, Just Kate. Wow, I haven't seen Just Kate in ages. I hope you're doing well. Nice seeing you, Just Kate. I see Michelle. Greetings to you, Michelle. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. Lauren Peters, greetings. Hello, Rob. Finally, we can see and hear you live. What a beautiful weather. Absolutely, it's such a beautiful day. You have no idea. And it's gonna stay in the 60s throughout the day, or in the latter parts of the day. Greetings to you, Emma. I see it's a beautiful day today. We are so blessed. It was gloomy, cloudy yesterday, and it rained, but today is an amazing day. Anyway, greetings to you, Adriana Rodriguez. Greetings to you, Rosalinda Brown. I see William Peters as well. I also see Cool Aunt 516. Sam Dabish, greetings to you. So many people, right? That's why I'm like shocked. I'm like, there's so many people running at this time. And apparently it starts like at 7:38, and then it goes on until like 1 p.m. A lot of people are out running. Greetings to you, Angel. I see Jonas B as well. Greetings to you, Casimiro Hernandez. Yes, this is Central Park. So, friends and family, I'm coming to you from Central Park, Manhattan, New York City. Right now, I am on the north end of Central Park. So, on that side, this is Harlem. So, most of the time when I show you Central Park, I show you from the other side, from Midtown, close to Columbus Circle, or maybe the Upper West Side or the Upper East Side. But today we're literally starting from the very, very north part of Central Park, from the very beginning. So right there, a few feet away, that is the beginning of Central Park on 110th Street. So Central Park goes from 110th Street to 59th Street, and between Central Park Avenue and 5th Avenue. Greetings to you, Giacomo Vincenzo. All right, I kind of feel guilty because I'm not running, you know? I don't know. I feel like I should be running and not, like, you know, walking and recording. I don't know. Buongiorno, Giacomo. Thank you so much, Casimiro. Thank you. Greetings to you, Neil Bell. So I randomly run into a lad from Croydon, and I got to chatting with him. What a lovely person. Lou Rodriguez is asking if I had my coffee today. No, I haven't had any coffee today. I haven't had any breakfast. No coffee, nothing. Yeah, or I should be biking, right? I feel guilty right now. I'm looking at these people. I'm like, should I be running? Should I be biking? You know? Anyway, we are gonna enjoy Central Park today. It's a beautiful day. I walk, I ride, I fly, right? I shouldn't feel guilty. Look at this, everybody's biking, running, and I'm here chilling. I'm here like, greetings to you, Christian and Julian Gallo. Greetings to both of you. So, Adriana Rodriguez. So this is what people do in the mornings, on the weekends, on a beautiful day here in New York at Central Park. This is what people do. This is what New Yorkers do. See, as soon as it hits 50 degrees, people wear their shorts, t-shirt, tank tops, you know? Pretend like it's spring already, you know? Hey, it's a different world here. Greetings to you, Cindy and Alex Mondelli. All right, I'm gonna cross the street and get into the thick of it. We're doing some barbecue here today, Rob. You can come if you want. Oh, my friend, why are you toying with my heart? You know I love barbecue. You know I like meat. Hey, you know I like meat. I like my steak. Feels like a marathon. It feels like there's some type of marathon going on, you know? But there's no marathon. People are just doing it for fun. People are doing it for... Hi, how you doing? People are just doing it for fun. Oh, people are so nice today. Everybody's like, hey, hello, how are you doing? I'm like, huh. Are we back to California? What's going on? All right, friends. There's so many ways to get into the middle of the park, but I'm gonna keep this way because I want to show you a few things, a few beautiful things. Neil Bell is saying I've been to Croydon too, Rob. Glad to hear you run into someone agreeable there. Yeah, I said, yeah, I'm from Croydon. He's like, I'm from South of London. I'm like, oh, okay, we're in South of London. He's like, oh, you might not know it. It's Croydon. I'm like, hey, I know Croydon. Anyway, friends and family, Central Park is a big park. It is about 843 acres. In terms of distance, it is 2.5 miles long by half a mile wide, and half a mile wide. As you might have guessed, it is the first landscaped park in the United States. All right, I'm gonna join in pretty soon. Pretty soon I'm gonna start running, okay? Just kidding. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm gonna do my best to show you as many parts of the park as possible. I've shown you the other half, I guess, on different occasions, but today we're gonna be looking at the northern part of Central Park, which is often neglected whenever people show the park. And believe you me, in the fall, this is where you want to be. Central Park is where you want to be. It's beautiful. All these, you know, trees would be covered in leaves, and it looks luscious and beautiful. And that's probably the best part of this side of the park. Right now it looks deserted and dry for obvious reasons. These are the Northwoods. It's an expansive part of the park on the northern side. And also, friends, if you haven't had a chance to look at or to watch my rain walk video in Central Park, I walked many parts of the park in the rain when it was fully green and luscious. So if you haven't had a chance to see that, go ahead and do that. I have pinned it to the comment section. All right, so this is what it looks like. What I'll do is I'll take a shortcut and cross to the other side. Greetings to you, Robin. Bonjour, madame. Bonjour. Bonjour, Aisha. Just Kate is saying I'm counting down the days. Nice. I forgot when you are planning to visit New York. Are you visiting in the spring, summertime? Good morning to you, Mark Yasumatsu. And friends and family, you want to know something interesting? Central Park is one of the most filmed locations in the world. In the world. And it has been credited in about 531 movies, and it has been featured in over 240 movies. Can you name a couple of movies where Central Park is shown? Breakfast at Tiffany's. Let's see, Ghostbusters, Serendipity. What else? Home Alone 2. Oh, in May. Okay. Oh, it's coming up pretty soon. Nice. Good timing. May is going to be amazing in New York. It's already starting to look amazing, but May is going to be beautiful. I feel like May is going to be perfect. But you know what? You know, one thing that I'm worried about is that, you know, the way things are going right now in terms of the weather, I think summer is going to be really, really, really hot. We haven't had any real snow. We haven't had any snowstorm. We haven't had any rainstorm. I feel like it's going to be hot summer. I feel like it's going to be a brutal one. I don't know. We'll see. But you guys know I'm terrified of summer. I'm terrified of like humidity and sweat and, you know, being smothered in stinky New York City air. Gibson Jatoba. I miss New York so much. Hopefully I can visit this year. I hope you can. If you're able to do that, especially maybe in the fall. If it's too late, if it's too late for you to visit in May or June, I would say in the fall or for Christmas. Robin is saying we're so lucky to live in New York City. Absolutely, especially if we take advantage of it like these people, waking up at the crack of dawn and running and exercising. Hey, how's it going? Wow, the same guy's doing a full loop. Like I literally remember friends. Like I saw him at the beginning. He said hi. He did a full loop, and then he came back and he saw me again. Wow. That's amazing. Anyway. My horse, Nadim is saying, is summer in New York that bad? I mean, for me, it is bad. It is bad. To be honest, last year was not as bad, but the previous years, ooh, man, it's a little too sticky. So it gets hot and it's very humid in New York City. That's what makes it worse. It's not just dry heat, but it's actually humid. So sometimes humidity could be 80%, 90%. So in any case, we're going to be exploring some beautiful, beautiful aspects of the park. And believe it or not, the entire park is man-made. Nothing that you see here is natural. Everything was set up, everything was planned and designed and everything. And I'm going to talk about the park in detail shortly. But for now, let's enjoy this. Greg Spow, I don't know if you're watching. If you are, I know you're a fan of waterfalls like I am. So I want to show you this. Robin is saying, yes, summer in New York City is very bad. Each summer is getting hotter. That is true. I agree. I second that information. Lauren Peters is saying we're coming at the end of April. Nice. That's a good time too. April, May, and June. Oh, life is going to be amazing. My horse Nadim is asking, what did you have for breakfast today? I haven't had any breakfast yet. No breakfast. No breakfast, no coffee. So I'm gonna walk as much as possible and then grab some food. Adriana Rodriguez is saying you can get lost in Central Park. That is true. You can easily get lost in Central Park. So if you are going to be visiting Central Park, I would highly encourage you to print out a map of the park, because I once, when I first, visited the park, I kind of got lost. But luckily it was during daytime, so I figured my way out. But yeah, you can easily get lost here. So make sure if you can, print out a map or pull it on your phone. Either way. Rosalinda Brown, yeah, no coffee today. Isn't that crazy? What a day, right? I just didn't have the time. I wanted to be on time, and I was kind of worried about delays, because on the weekends, most of the time, they do construction, upgrades and whatnot. With the MTA, with the train service. So I don't want to take a chance. I don't want to be late. I wanted to make it on time. But it's okay. No big deal. I guess I can say I'm intermittent fasting. I can skip breakfast, Greg Spow, I don't know if you're watching. There you go. What are they spotting? Some type of eagle. Oh, see, a lot of people are like waiting in line here to take a picture. So that means there's some type of thing going on here. I'm assuming it's a bird. I'm assuming it's a rare bird. Everybody's waiting here to take a picture. I wonder what they're looking for.
Until you get to like that little bunch of
What are we looking at?
See there's an owl up there?
Oh, there's an owl?
The owl that was...
Oh, that was in the news.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like go from Central Park.
Oh, that one that escaped.
I just learned that story.
Oh, yes. I do remember seeing it in the news. It escaped and it didn't go too far. It stayed here.
Exactly. And now they're going to let it stay wild.
Wherever it is. That's good. I don't see it though.
Try to catch it.
Oh, I see it now. I see it right there. All right. It's that owl. Nice.
Blends in with the tree.
Yeah, right in the middle. All right, friends. It's the owl right there. Let me show you. Right there. You guys see it? That's the owl. That's the owl that has been in the news lately. That's the owl that was set free by somebody, and it's roaming free now. It was captive. It was in captivation for a while. And somebody let it go, and the crazy thing is, the owl didn't go too far. It stayed at Central Park. It did not go too far. Yes, I'm early today. I wanted to show Central Park. I had promised, to show Central Park, and I wanted to show it on a good day, on a good, beautiful day. And today is the perfect day, so that's why I'm starting early. I wanted to show Central Park in the morning, what it looks like, what people do in the morning at Central Park. And I figured today would be the best day. I was waiting for the right moment. I was waiting for the right day, and today is the right day. Greg Spouse saying, scene from Central Park used in Die Hard 3. Nice. Yeah, Central Park has been featured in 240 movies. Breakfast at Tiffany's, what else? Ghostbusters. Home Alone 2. There's a few movies. Wall Street. Ida Santos is saying, I thought there were a lot of owls in Central Park. Oh no, not really. And that one is a rare one too. It's a rare owl. There's not a whole lot of owls here. What's up, OT6? How you doing? Look at how many people are running, exercising, biking. Just look at this. Greetings to you, Pomaterapia. Greetings to you. Long time don't see Fabio from Brazil. Fabio, greetings. It's been a long time. I see Kath 11 as well. Greetings to you. Kath 11 is saying, when Harry met Sally, that is true. That was filmed at Central Park as well. That is very true. Enchanted, yes, I didn't mention Enchanted earlier. Oh, did I? No, Serendipity. I mentioned Serendipity. You're right, Enchanted. That is correct. Mark Cram VI is saying, I like Bud and Owl. Yeah, so somebody set it free. Surprisingly, the owl didn't go too far. It's like, I want to stay in Central Park. I don't want to go too far. Good afternoon to you, Katia Aguilar. Greetings to you. Oh, Artist Intuiting. How are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. All right, lots of beautiful plants and trees. And hopefully, you might be able to see some cherry blossoms. Not a whole lot, but maybe a couple of trees. Pixel Gamer, greetings. Rob, I'm joining you all the way from Pakistan. My name is Naila, and I've been waiting. Greetings to you, Naila. Where in Pakistan? Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad? Where in Pakistan? Greetings to you, Stefano. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life because the weather is amazing. Valerie Rogers is saying Harry and Sally moved to Alabama. Did they? And then over here we have Brittle Path. And we do have a lot of baseball fields here at Central Park. Tennis fields, or tennis courts, I should say. Tennis courts and a few baseball fields. And friends, if it's too windy for you, let me know. I can put in the external mic. Let's go to the other side. As they say, Central Park is a verdant oasis in one of the busiest cities in the world. A respite of calm and tranquility in a bustling and hustling city. Greetings to you, Natasha. My Horace Nadeem is asking if I've been to Pakistan. No, I've never been to Pakistan. But I've read about Pakistan. I'm pretty familiar with Pakistan. Greetings to you, Jessica, from Pret-a-Manger. Nice. You know, I recently learned that Pret-a-Manger is actually a British cafe or a British company. I used to think that it is a French or Belgian or Flemish company. It's actually from Britain, from the UK. Hampstead, UK, that is. And friends, Central Park, it might not look like it right now, right at this point, right in the season, but it's always filled with gardens, beautiful gardens, lush gardens, woodland, rocky outcrops, and there's also a couple of lakes here at Central Park. Let's go to the other side. So we've been walking on the west side. Now we're walking towards the east side of the park, and we're gonna look at a few things. So Central Park opened to the public in 1858, and it has, you know, an interesting history. There used to be a couple of thriving villages here, and mainly African Americans, Germans, Irish, and Italians used to live in this area. And then the city wanted to build a park, so they removed those communities. They called them squatters, and removed the people who are living here. And Central Park is, like I said earlier, the first majorly landscaped park in the United States. Everything that you see here is all handmade. It's made to look like it's natural, to take a natural flow, built with a natural flow, made to look like, you know, everything happened naturally, but no, everything is man-made. And you know what's interesting? It's not even the biggest park in New York City. It's the most visited. Absolutely, about 42 million people, you know, visit the park, and that's obviously before the pandemic. But it's not even the biggest park in New York City. Can you guess which park is the biggest park in New York City? It's one of the least visited parks in New York City. That happens to be the biggest park in the city. Greetings to you, Norman Ross. I see Willie Ford. Greetings to you. It's a beautiful morning. Oh, you're from Karachi. Nice. But I grew up in California, so when I long for home, I watch your live. Nice. Cali in the house. Most of these cars belong to the New York City Department of Parks. Prospect Park? No, Prospect Park is not even in the top, I don't think it's even in the top 15. Maybe top 20. So yeah, the biggest park is Pelham Bay Park in the Bronx. Is that crazy? Central Park is not even it's not even in the top 3. Neil Bell, actually, the Rockefeller State Park is actually one of the smallest ones in the city. Anyway, before I forget, let me mention a few things about this. So there's about 10,000 benches, wooden benches at Central Park, and the way you can install one is if you pay for this. If you pay about $10,000, you can get your own bench, your own wooden bench like this one. So this one is dedicated to Lillian Slosser Haynes, who lived from 1916 to 2016. Rest in peace, Lillian. Her love of nature blossomed in Central Park. So you could dedicate a bench if you wanted to, if you choose to, and it will cost you about $10,000, I believe. The price might have gone up. And Michelle, you can also bring your pet over here. This is the best place for pets. This park is one of the best places for dogs. Much love to you, Norman Ross. And right there at a distance, that street right there is part of the Museum Mile, part of Fifth Avenue. That's where you find all the museums, most of the museums in New York City. On one street. So if you want to hit up, a few museums at a time, go to Museum Mile on Fifth Avenue, right by Central Park. All right, let's keep going. It's very windy, right? Let me see if I can plug in the external mic. Just give me a second here. That's the thing, we can't have it all, right? We can't have, a beautiful day with no wind. It's too early for that. We have to wait for spring. My horse is asking if NYU is closed. NYU is a bit far away, but I have shown Central Park a few times because NYU has a building pretty much throughout the city. They own a lot of properties in the city, and they have different departments throughout the city. So I have been able to show different parts of or different buildings that belong to NYU a few times. Anyway, let me plug in the mic here. Just give me a second. That way we can avoid all the noise. All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It should be a lot better now. Perfect. The wind is kind of getting worse, so I'm glad I plugged in the mic. Look at that. Even the kids are about to fly, not just me. Not just me. But I would say also, remember to come to the park in the fall. It's a great place to picnic. It's a great place to just hang out with family, with friends. As you can see, there's a lot to do here. Loud and clear. Thank you so much. Greetings to you, Anupama Biswas. Greetings to you. Jeez, it's too windy. And one other interesting thing about Central Park is there's almost no straight lines in the park. There's only one straight line in the park, so it's very easy to get lost. It is super, super easy to get lost. So, as I mentioned earlier, when you come to the park, hey, see, even the corgi's like walking fast. I'm trying to lose some weight. Greetings to you, Maria Schultz. Greetings. This is the Robert Bentheim playground. There's also a playground. There's a few playgrounds actually for kids. Let's see where we are exactly. Well, we are right there. All right. I want to take you to some of the gardens. This is the map of Central Park. So this is where we started, right there at close to Frederick Douglass Circle, right there at 20. All right, let's go to the garden. I want to take you to a beautiful garden here at Central Park. Although the entire park feels like a garden, right? A big garden. I'm not sure if he is a Freemason, not sure. But the park itself was designed by Frederick Olmsted and Calvert Vall. Greetings to Jana Kovac. Anupama is saying Ami Bahalo Achi. What does that mean? There's about 58 miles of walking trail here at Central Park. So it was a perfect location for many years. And until 1975, the New York City Marathon used to be held at Central Park. Interesting, right? Mark Akram is saying, imagine bringing the park wherever you go, right? So the idea of the park actually came from people who are going back and forth between Europe and New York, and they were like, you know what? In Europe, they have gardens in the middle of their cities, and we have to replicate that. We need an oasis, an escape from the hustle and bustle of the city to somewhere where we can relax and recharge. So that's where the idea came about. That is the way it came from. Let's go down this way. I want to show you a garden that's gonna blow your mind. And right now we are on the East Meadow Tree Walk, which is on the left side. All right, let's keep going. You could do it. He's talking about rain, singing. See, people are having a good time in New York today. The weather is good, besides the wind. Oh, wait a minute, is the garden closed? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Let's see. So I mentioned earlier that Central Park is the most filmed location on Earth, right? Can you guess the second one? The second most filmed location in the world? Ah, how to say I'm good in Bengali. Oh, cool. What was the word again? Okay, so it looks like they're actually doing some type of restoration here. That's awesome. Look at that. Oh, look at who's supporting the restoration of the Conservatory Garden. Bloomberg Philanthropy. Nice. All right, so this is the Conservatory Garden. The Central Park Conservancy is undertaking a restoration of the Conservatory Garden the first time since construction in 1937 to update the garden's infrastructure and comprehensively address its hardscape, including pavements, walls, and stairs. Not playing any no, you're good, my friend. You're good. You can take a guess. Yes, the location is in London. That is correct. The location is in London. Oh, hey, we got some cherry blossoms here. Look at that. Well. Despite the restoration, there's still a few things to look at here. Paid for by taxpayers? No, I think it's mostly donations. a lot of wealthy people in New York City actually donate and support the Central Park Conservancy. Most of these, most of the museums and parks and whatnot that you see in New York City are supported by wealthy individuals from New York. Well, what do we have there? Well, Mr. Squirrel. This little creature scours the land in search of food. He has to be wary of the predators that might sneak in from behind. This little creature eats 20 times its weight. It never knows when it will eat again, and must take full advantage of any opportunities. Squirrel watch. So, Greg, asteroids didn't hit Earth, huh? We're spared this time, I guess. All right, so this garden actually looks a lot more beautiful than what you're looking at right now. During normal times, there's a working water fountain most of the time, and it's a lot more green and manicured and luscious than what it is right now. But it's still okay. It's still okay. Greetings to you, Ida Santos. Did I say hello? Yeah, unfortunately the water fountain is closed right now. So yeah, there's a couple of fountains here. Let's see if the other one is open. Oh man, I wanted to show you this water fountain. Oh. Okay, let's go to the other one. But we do have a couple of fountains like inside the Conservatory Garden. The Untermeyer fountain is here. The Central Park fountain is here. The Burnett Foundation fountain is here. So we have 3 fountains right next to each other. Okay, let's go down this way. Alex Mondelli saying it's a beautiful park. It really is, right? And it gets better. Right now is not the best season because it's winter, technically, but it gets better. It gets better and better. As you can see, there's a lot of construction going on. So, the Central Park water fountain is turned off as well. Doesn't it look like? Doesn't it look a bit like Kensington Palace? Doesn't it? Maybe a little bit of Versailles. This is probably part of the park that you guys have not seen before. Just Kate is saying the park is so well looked after. Absolutely. Thanks to the wealthy people that contribute, to all the expenses that are needed to upkeep the park, or to keep up with the park. I believe about 2% or 1% of New Yorkers contribute about 51% to the tax pool. So yeah, the 1 or 2% in New York, they contribute significantly to the tax pool and to contributions and supporting these types of places. Oh yeah, look at this. Kind of looks like a park in Japan too, a little bit, no? Edmund Allen is asking what type of camera I'm using. I'm just using my phone, actually, my old iPhone 12 with the gimbal. That's what I'm using. Valerie's saying I don't see any royals running around. True. They're probably not. They're probably in Alabama, right? All right. So this chair right here was dedicated to Lorraine and Henry Goldwasser. And they said, sit, relax, and enjoy. I guess I will. I guess I will. I guess I'll take a seat for a second. Anupama, yes, I'm using my iPhone. I just sat down. I sat, I relaxed. That was it. Greetings to you, Corvette girl. Okay, let's go to the other side. So that water fountain that we saw, that was the one that was turned off. Oh, we can't get in? Oh, I have to do a whole loop? Anyway. So the water fountain that you guys saw that was turned off is the Center Park water fountain. Let's go to the other water fountain. I'm hoping that that one is at least running. Let's see. Stefano's asking if there's a zoo in the park. Absolutely. The park has everything. The park has a zoo. The park has what else does it have? A tennis court, baseball fields, multiple soccer fields, restaurants. You name it, there's everything. Greetings to you, Traveling D, all the way in Delhi. Wow, you're having a good time, huh? What did you have today, my friend? Did you have some karak tea? Did you have some chai? Oh, lucky you. Did you have some fish curry? So at normal times, the water fountain would be running and the view would be beyond spectacular. So put this on your list. Put this part of Central Park on your list, because I know most of the time it's easier to go to the southern part of Central Park towards Midtown, by Columbus Circle, by the Grand Army Plaza, by the Plaza Hotel. But yeah, take the train, the A train, the 1 train, or maybe the 4, 5, 6, depending on which side of Manhattan you're staying at, and go to the uptown part of Central Park. You're not going to be disappointed. You can bring your dogs. And enjoy. Are you close to the museum? Yes, the Met Museum is very close. Yes. And actually, if you go this way and onto the street, that would be the Museum Mile, and that's where you find most of the museums in Manhattan in one place. There's the Met, there's the Jewish Museum, the Jewish History Museum, there's the Guggenheim, the City of New York Museum. Hey, well, look at what we got. Well, looks like we have arrived in Japan. Yoshiko, are you watching? We got some cherry blossoms over here. Oh, the Met is amazing. If you are going to go to the Met, I would say dedicate at least a couple of hours. Don't go to the Met, to spend only an hour or two. make sure to spend at least 3-4 hours. Ah, this water fountain is turned off too. It looks like they're really doing some renovation here. This is the Untermeyer water fountain with a beautiful garden surrounding it. Mark is saying, I lived in Okinawa for 2 years. Nice. Were you in the base or? This is beautiful. Navy, nice. Camp Lester and all over that island, Naha. Oh, you mean haha, I see. That's awesome. Did you like Japan? Did you enjoy it? Okinawa is Japan's Hawaii, I see. In terms of beautiful places or in terms of just culture? Barnabas, greetings to you. I haven't seen you in some time either. Hoping to make it over there today. Got stuff to do though, I see. Do your best to make it even for like 30 minutes because, you know, tomorrow it's going to be back to rain. And then, yeah, Tuesday's going to be beautiful. But not tomorrow. So, the sooner the better. Okay. Let's enjoy a lake here. Gary Ting is saying, look at the security. Pixel Gamer saying, I want to visit New York maybe next year. That's a great idea, but make sure, you know, to plan it in advance so that you can get the best deals with hotels and know exactly where to go and make the best of your time. Greetings to you, Rafael Alberto. Oh. I was like, why are they coming out this way? They're getting some food. They thought I have some food. No, the food is that way. The food is coming that way. There you go. Got some food. See, they're all probably going to congregate right now. Probably going to see a gang of goose. Gang of geese. Oh, thank you, Corvette Girl. Thank you, thank you. They're having a good time.
How you like that gimbal? Is that the DJ?
Yeah, DJI Osmo 3. Oh no, 4.
Oh, there's 4. Okay.
The 4,
They're
yes.
up to 6 now, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
they keep coming up with the better versions. But to be honest with you, even this one works fine.
It
It's,
looks nice. I have a Moza.
how do you like Moza?
It's I love
You like it?
Yeah, because
Okay.
the one I have is the second one that came out, and
Uh-huh.
this is the phone I used to
Oh, that's a
use.
big phone.
And yeah, but I can't. I got to take this off for it to fit. But what I like about the Moza, it calibrates it for you automatically
Oh,
because the clamps open up and they automatically close.
Yeah.
And that's it. It uses the Genie app, so all the functions that you would use on the phone,
Yeah.
it transfers over to the gimbal itself.
And see, that's the thing. Like with this one, I have to do it every couple of days. I have to calibrate it every couple of days, and if I don't, then it could
a little
jitter. It
off. Yeah.
could also just, you know what I mean, be
Right.
like a little lopsided. The videos don't come out as as great.
Right.
So I have to like make sure that it's on point every time. But other than that, to be honest with you, this thing is great. Like,
Yeah, I love
I think one benefit with the Moza might be the size. It's smaller than this one, right?
Yeah, I think my Moza
Yeah, like
comes up to a little bit down here because it has 2 handles. So this one would have
Yeah.
the trigger here, and then you would have the other leg over here, which is where the tripod is.
Oh,
but
for
you can
the-
always unscrew it, because what I do is I unscrew it from here.
Yeah.
No, actually, I unscrew it from here,
From the bottom, yeah.
and I put in a hot what do you call it, a hot shoe?
For balancing.
No, I use a hot shoe for mounting my external mic or a flash, and then I screw this onto it.
Onto it.
Yeah,
nice.
so I see you have a.
Yeah, like for me, like
Yeah.
I use the Rode, like the simple one. I just plug it in because otherwise, if not, then it's just gonna tilt, and there's no other place to put it in. You know what I mean?
see.
That's the only thing about it. Downside of DJIs. But the other thing that I like about this is that it stays long. It works fine for like years.
Okay.
Yeah, and I tried the other gimbals, different brands, not that great.
Yeah, I know.
The
that.
only one that I didn't try is Moza.
The Moza has a battery life, I think, 24 hours.
But in terms of longevity, like how long?
Oh, I had it already for a year and a half.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
and I used it a lot during the summer.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy, I was out almost every weekend, and I do street fairs and I do cultural events.
Nice.
That's what I felt. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I have a YouTube channel, and
Yeah, same here. Yeah, what's your channel?
it's Production Time 5593.
Production time?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember production time, but maybe not the numbers.
You can have this.
Sure.
Here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my channel's Walk, Ride, Fly.
Walk, ride,
Ride, fly.
walk, ride, fly.
Ride, fly. Yeah. So walking, riding, flying. So walk,
Okay.
ride, fly.
So yeah,
Awesome.
you
I'll
can
look into
scan
it.
it also, and it'll
Yeah,
take you right into
QR
the channel.
code.
But because YouTube had this thing a couple of months ago where they said you can keep your name or
Do like the shortened form?
do a handle, so it takes you right into it. So if you do Production Time 5593, it takes you right into it. Otherwise, if you just do Production Time, you'll get a lot of production
bit,
time.
exactly,
So that's
a
what
bunch of
that was
channel.
good on YouTube to do.
To make
because,
it easier,
This
yeah.
way you go. That's why I think even that's my wife's.
It's a
Because she has a
different- okay,
Facebook. Yeah, she's a
Nice.
artist for Tops, sketch artist for Tops company.
Yeah, exactly.
She does Garbage Pail Kids, Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'll remember this one. Production time 5593.
But
That's
you can
awesome.
keep that card. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you very
yeah,
much.
no
I appreciate
problem,
it.
no
What's your name?
problem. Milton.
Milton. Robert.
Robert.
Yep,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
I always ask people when I see.
Yeah,
them
this is
again.
actually my favorite one. I had a different, DJI, which I liked. It worked for like 2 years, and I used it pretty much every single day. I would
Yeah.
say like at least a couple of times a week,
Okay.
which I'm doing the same with this one, and it worked fine. And if like the battery died,
Really?
like randomly after like
Wow.
2.5 years, almost 2.5 years. But then I tried the other ones, I was like, you know what, maybe let me give, the other brands a try. I tried a few, I didn't like them, and then went
Really?
back to DJI.
There's one
But
that
this time I
starts
upgraded.
with the letter Z.
Yeah, Zoishu, don't even get
Yeah,
that one.
and
Don't
with
even
an
get that
F.
one.
There's another one that has with F.
I bought a few from Amazon.
Yeah. I've done a lot of research before I buy anything. So this was one of my tops, and the Moza. And the Moza has different gimbals, especially like for cameras.
That's true.
You know, so and so does DJI. I was looking at the Ronin because I just bought this at B&H 2 weeks ago, and you know, it's a hybrid where it does videos and it does stills because this is a great camera. I love filming with my gimbal with this camera.
Makes life so easy. You know what I mean?
That's
12. Yeah, this is a 12.
That's the
iPhone 12.
iPhone.
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
Nice. That's the one.
That's the
my wife
old
has.
one. Yeah.
Is that the 12 or 12 Pro?
No, just 12.
Yeah, that's
the
the one
Pro
my
would
wife
be like
has.
too big for
Great,
this. Yeah.
Great pictures.
Quality is amazing,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, obviously the newer iPhones have, you know, better quality. But even with this one, it works fine. It's beautiful.
You know, when I'm doing
It's
when we
beautiful.
go to the event and
Yeah.
I'm filming, and when she's filming, I look at her screen and I say,
Yeah.
"Wow, those are crisp colors." And maybe it's the screen, but when I put it on my video editing, beautiful, nice and crisp.
It's even better. Yeah.
But I like the I guess it's the pixels maybe.
Yeah. Oh no, they've been doing great with picture quality over the years. Oh yeah, even the new iPhones, the main selling point for the newer iPhones is the camera quality.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even getting way better. One of my friends has one, and I'm like, woo.
I know the Motorola has one that has 48 pixels, and I was thinking of going with that one. Now I'm holding off from buying a different phone, but I don't think I'm going to buy a different phone because I'm so happy with this one.
What kind
This
is
is the
that?
Galaxy A32.
Oh,
They
nice.
have the Galaxy A22 now, which is the latest, one that came out. But Telsa is coming out with a phone.
They are?
I saw some reviews. I said, whoa, you know, they have the Telsa car.
That guy's gonna blow
Tesla,
everybody with
I mean,
everything.
Tesla,
Yeah, Tesla. Yeah. I forget what you meant.
It's
Yeah.
like, whoa, you know, it's about 1,400, but it looks like it's a beast.
I didn't even know they were working on that.
Yeah,
I gotta
might
look into
give,
it. Yeah.
Apple, although the competitor, Samsung or Apple, they're in competition.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they put out good products, and so does Samsung, but I think Tesla is going to bite into it, though.
I'm sure they're gonna
next year, I
get a
think
good
it's
chunk of the
coming.
market, especially the U.S. market, and he has a loyal following, so his
he
followers
does.
are probably gonna.
He sounds like a smart guy, you know.
Oh.
That's
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Yeah,
when I hear
he's
him
very
speak,
strategic.
He is. Intelligent guy.
Yeah, he looks like he's joking and fooling around,
Yeah,
but he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Nice meeting you.
Nice
Robert.
meeting. Yeah, same here, Milton. Have a good one. Take care. All right, friends. That was a little side conversation. A little side conversation. As always. Barnabas is saying, guy looks familiar, see him around here before. It's actually rare to see somebody often in New York unless, maybe because you live in the neighborhood, Barnabas. That makes sense. That makes sense. You don't live too far from here, so. You probably saw him in this neighborhood a few times. Aryan, greetings to you. Traveling D is saying that was a long convo, right? Sometimes, the conversations become interesting and then you get engaged and, you share insights, information, all that good stuff, All right, so this would have been a beautiful, beautiful water fountain. So by the time you guys visit New York City, they're probably going to get done with the renovations, and you are going to have a good time. You're going to get to explore the park at its fullest. Nicholas Prasad, how you doing? Greetings to you. So Nicholas is saying, hey Rob, where are you headed? I am at Central Park. I'm just exploring Central Park right now. I'm a bit far away from Times Square, but if we have time, if there's time, we can definitely stop by Times Square. Let's keep going. There's a lot I want to show you, so greetings to you, Yvette Vlogs. Daniel Boberson, how are you doing? Adriana Rodriguez is asking if I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Let's see if we have time. We can try. I can try to make it. Oh, we can try to make it if we try. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. LB saying it was an interesting conversation. It's always interesting with New Yorkers, right? You learn a lot. How you doing? You learn a lot and you get to make some new friends. Share insights. Greetings to you, Susan Engels. Greetings. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this section.
Oh my God. So that's what I heard. I don't know whether it's true or not.
Path is closed. We gotta do a little detour and head down. You can bring a good book, good food, good coffee, whatever is that you like. And the good thing about New York is, let's say you don't want to talk to anybody, you want to keep to yourself, you want to focus on yourself, you can do that as well. You don't need to be with anybody. You could just sit by yourself and enjoy the beauty of New York. Very sunny New York. That's right, OT Sinks. Would you guys like some sun in London? Would you like us to send you some sunshine? A pint of sunshine. Look at those happy dogs. This is the Burnett Fountain, fortunately. It's completely turned off. And in New York, it's very common to see people pushing strollers with puppies inside. With a puppy inside. Okay, let's get out of here. Joe Love is saying we need sun here in New York. It's always gloomy and dark in London. It's crazy. The good thing is, though, is that the city is very beautiful. In the rain, sunshine, London is beautiful. But yeah, you're right. It's always gloomy. And the crazy thing is, the sun comes out like at 11 and then disappears by like 3:30. For most of the year, right? Except summertime. I'm like, did you even attempt, to shine on people before you left? Yeah, the sun in London is very different. It's not even real sun. Suvenya saying it's a very simple park, one satu. Oh, I don't know what you're saying. Valerie Rogers is saying sunshine is always appreciated in London. Any bit of sunshine, right? Okay, let's keep going. And now it all makes sense why Central Park is the most visited park in the United States, right? And it is one of the most visited urban parks in the world. And most of the visitors here are actually New Yorkers. They are locals. About 70% of the people who visit Central Park are locals. They come here to exercise, to picnic, to hang out, sometimes to watch movies. In summertime, you can attend concerts, you can watch plays, performances. Lots of great things happen here. Oh, Neil Bell, are you kidding? Only in 2019? So Neil Bell is saying one of the sunniest days I've experienced in my life was in London, Hyde Park in September 2019. Wow, that was the last time? That was like years ago. Like 3 years ago. Wow. What about summertime? What about summer? I continue going. See, you can even bring a tent here and pretend like you are in the middle of a deep forest somewhere in nature. Bring some food, snacks. Obviously, bring your coffee. I'm saying, you know, what about summertime in London? Is it warm? Is it nice? I've only been to London in the summer once, and it was for a couple of days, and guess what? Throughout those days it rained. It rained for like 4 days. 4 days out of the 7, that is. Alright, so if you keep going that way, that main street right there, that is where you'll find all the museums, most of the museums on the Upper East Side, most of the popular museums, including the Met. And as I mentioned earlier, if you want to visit the Met, I would say dedicate at least a few hours. I would say at least 4 hours, because there's a lot to see. Michelle, look at that dog. Bit of a wander saying, love those blue skies. Today's a good day, my friend. See, it's such a good day that people brought their beach ball. Because why not? Because it's, 50 degrees outside. It's like summer here. This is the East Meadow. Michelle is saying all these dogs are so cute walking along, right? And there's some birthday parties going on over there. Kids celebrating their birthdays. Oh, first year. Somebody's turning 1. Look at that. It's a beautiful morning. Adriana's saying it's time to take out summer clothes, right? Are we gonna skip spring? Is spring canceled this year?
And I propose a true hybrid.
Susan Engels is saying such a beautiful day indeed. One of those rare days in New York. One of those rare beautiful days where people are running around in shorts, t-shirts, All right, Adriana Rodriguez is saying, I would love to bring my rescue dog Ellie to New York, but she has anxiety issues. Oh, sorry. Anxiety for traveling or just being in a big city, in a crowded place? All right, now we're back to the hustle and bustle. Is it windy? Yeah, it's a bit windy. I'm using my external mic, so it's it is minimized. But yeah, it is very windy. And it's getting worse now. Look at how many people are running, exercising, but also at the same time, you know. There's also a good amount of people who are, walking and exploring. Just like I am. How you doing? Michelle is saying I don't see buffering. Yeah, somebody did mention that it's buffering. I think you might wanna refresh your page. Today has been a good day for my channel. Today has been a good day in terms of connection. So I think this time is on you. This time it's on your provider. Not on my end today. Ah, she's scared of many things, I see. OT Sinks saying, yo, this looks like toting back garden. I gotta visit toting next time. Certainly, this park is a lot different depending on the time of the year. But for most of the year, it is luscious and green. Okay, Alex Mondeli saying it's okay where he's at as well on his end. Just Kate is asking, Rob, would you recommend a pedicab tour of Central Park? Unless you do not like walking, I would suggest walking. Because when you walk like the way we're doing it right now, you get to see a lot of great things. You get to discover every aspect of the park. Because with the pedicabs, you know, they take you through the main parts of the park, and you might miss some great things. So it's always recommended to walk in New York City if you can, if it's at all possible. All right, and this one is the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir, named after First Lady Jackie Kennedy. It gets cold at times, you know, during the cold seasons, you know, standing here. But right now, ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. Greetings to you. Hello, mate. We had a chance to see some cherry blossoms. Felt like we were in Japan. This is a gorgeous view, right? And that's Midtown Manhattan. So we started in Uptown. We're getting closer to Midtown. We're getting closer to Columbus Circle. And the Dakotas are there at a distance. Yes. Anytime, just Kate. Yeah, so if you have any questions, you know, before you visit New York, let me know. I'll do my best to answer your questions accordingly, on time. You can also send an email if you have detailed questions. Oh, look at that. We have Poland, Ukraine, and Romania. You guys want to know something interesting? So, when they were building Central Park, they had to remove a lot of rocks because the park itself is sitting on a bedrock. So for that purpose, they had to use gunpowder, and they used more gunpowder than was used in Gettysburg. So they used more gunpowder here at Central Park, or to build Central Park, than they did at the War of Gettysburg. Anyway, that is a tennis court right there. I mentioned that we have some tennis courts. That's one right there with multiple courts. That's correct. This lake is inside the park, and we have a couple of lakes. We have a couple of lakes, my friend. I'll show as many of them as possible. And again, walking in the rain in the park is one of the best experiences that you can have. And if you haven't had a chance to watch my rain walk video inside Central Park, no talking, just walking in the rain, go ahead and check it out. I have pinned it to the comment section. It is beautiful. And everything that you're seeing here, like I said earlier, like I mentioned, is all man-made. See? Isn't this a place of tranquility? Isn't this a place of calm? Once you step outside of Central Park, you're going to be met with a lot of chaos, loud noises, right? Hustle and bustle of the city. But once you are inside the park, it's a different story. Oh, thank you, Just Kate. Greetings to you, Valerie Wood. Greetings to you. Adriana saying the lake looks huge. Yes, it is. I don't exactly know what the exact size is, but this is the biggest one in the park. Certainly the biggest one. All right, see? You can do some picnicking. You can do some chilling. You can bring your pets. You can do some running, exercising, biking. And today is a good day. Looking extremely pleasant there, without a doubt. Certainly, this is one of those rare days, you know. And yeah, so a lot of celebrities, a lot of famous people own apartments on Central Park, west, close to Central Park. And if you can get into an apartment, if you're lucky, and get into an apartment that's close to Central Park with the view of Central Park, you would be one of the luckiest people in New York City. Aryan is asking, Rob, would you have any travels this year? I'm thinking about DC. I've been thinking about it for some time. I'm trying to make it happen. We'll see. I'm trying to find a good deal. I'm searching for deals. Yeah, and then stay there for a couple of days, but that's about it. Nothing else. But I would love to go back to DC. I do miss it. I haven't been there for 2 years, and I haven't traveled anywhere for about 2 years, I guess, or maybe a year at least. So yeah, DC is on the plan. We'll see if it's gonna happen. I'm trying my best to make it happen, but unfortunately, prices have risen so much in DC. It's gonna be difficult to justify spending $200-300 a day, or even $100 a day. There used to be a place where I stay in Chinatown in DC, and I would pay about $45-50, and sometimes I use my points, credit card points, hotel points, and so on. Everything was kosher. That same place now is about $200 a day, a night. $200. Like, when I went there a few times throughout the years, I could never spend $200 a day in DC. That wouldn't make sense. But now just room without board is just $200. It don't make sense. Greetings to you, Joe Hernandez.
Wow, on this side, no wind.
Well, now I'll send this to the other microphone, I guess.
A lot of traffic over here today. Joe Hernandez, how are you feeling, my friend? How are you progressing? All right. Oh, there's a nice soccer ball on that side. Even the ducks are chilling. They're just having a good time. Rosemary Buzelli, greetings to you. Just Kate is saying, I found the hotel prices have also risen in New York. That is true. They have risen significantly. You know why? Because a few hotels went out of business during the pandemic. A few hotels went out of business and had to shut their doors, which meant that, the ones that survived can charge whatever they want to charge. Like during the pandemic, you could find, a nice hotel, even in 2021, for less than $140, $150. That's not the case these days. Unless you're in off-season, low hundreds is not heard of, unless it's a crappy hotel. So yeah. Bonnie in the Spirit is saying the water looks peaceful. This is the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir here in Central Park. You see, there's a lot of there's a water fountain right there, right in the middle, and also lots of ducks and geese. Did you guys know that the plural of moose is moose? Oh, Canadians, you guys came up with that, didn't you? What a peaceful day. Michelle, you're probably gonna love Central Park. Everybody brings their pet. You get to see all kinds of pets here. All kinds of dogs, I should say, not pets. Okay. Let's see. You can also find some famous musicians here sometimes, performers doing a solo gig. All right, Joe is saying, how are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, you're doing great? That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm guessing you're eating well? Eating. All right, and here we have some ice creams, cheese breakfast stuff. Very crowded, it's getting crowded. I was saying many hotels in Paris do bargain the prices. That's good. And friends and family, so in addition to the pathways, a street that crosses between, or a road that crosses between the east and west side. You can technically drive through Central Park if you have to, but there's no parking here. You have to drive from one side to the other, that's it. And one of the things that I don't recommend is walking inside the park late at night. I've mentioned it a few times. This is the Arthur Ross Pintum. But not as much these days because it's when it gets warm, then you're gonna see a lot more vendors here. All right, so earlier I had told you that there was a thriving community here in Central Park before the park was built, and the city, after deciding to build a park, they displaced the communities that were living here. There was a thriving African American, Irish, German, Italian community here at Central Park. And the name is Seneca Village Community. The thing about New York history is behind all the shine, the glitter, the glamour, there's always something shady in the background. So, Urbanite is gonna have a big oasis, big park in the middle of the city. Central Park is a place of its own, that is true. You guys want to know something very, very, very crazy about Central Park that you probably did not know or have never heard before? Do you guys want to know? Look at how many playgrounds there are. And then here you might run into a celebrity, if you have some patience and hang out at the park as often as possible, you might run into a celebrity. Because a lot of the celebrities live near Central Park or Fifth Avenue. So it's highly likely that they'll come here and enjoy. All right, so Central Park is actually bigger than Monaco, because Monaco in Europe is only about 500 acres. Isn't that crazy? Yep. Isn't that crazy? Yep. The Principality of Monaco can technically fit inside Central Park. That's all right. Okay, let me walk away then. All right, can you hear me now? Is it good? photo session here. Looks like. And friends and family, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And also make sure to like and share video. This is a time to take a few seconds from your viewing time, and I think it should be better now. It should be a lot better. It should be a little better. A couple of the lawns these days. Skip the Principality of Monaco in Europe conversation. That should be a little bad now. Connection is not the very best right now, but I'm gonna keep walking around. And of course, if you're in the city, you can volunteer for the Central Park Conservancy. If you choose to, that is. Okay, Joe Hernandez. How's the connection like right now? Is it better? Oh, you're getting a freeze time. Oh. Well, I guess I jinxed it because I was saying how great it was. And then, all of a sudden... which is, you know... talk about how great it did. Okay, we'll give it a try for a few minutes. End this. End this. Yeah, I think I've covered most parts of the park. There were maybe a couple of places that I wanted to show you. Maybe I might have to postpone that for another time, for another sunny day. Unfortunately. All right, how is it now? It's better? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the update. So that means I can afford to go to the other side. Oh, it's better. It's a lot better now. Okay. In that case, let me go to Cedar Hill and see how fast people are going. It's crazy. People are going fast. That's why you gotta be really, really careful here. So you don't get hit, so that you don't get into an accident.
And then you can see the nest of that hawk.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Spring season already. Everybody's picnicking today. Picnic at the park, picnic at Central Park. Spring is springing. Spring has sprung. Absolutely. Those of you who love dogs, you're gonna love Central Park. You're gonna see hundreds, if not thousands, of dogs here at the park. Yeah, so a few of these lawns are closed right now. I'm assuming, you know, they're probably gonna wait until next month and open them to the public. Spring is spring, indeed. And it's looking beautiful so far. That is looking beautiful. How are we doing with the connection? It's a bit dark on my screen, so I really can't see how the connection is doing. So let me know.
French Bulldogs in the South Valley, obviously.
So yeah, that street right there, at a distance, that avenue is 5th Avenue. That's where you'll find a few of the museums that I mentioned earlier. We already passed the Met. All good? Perfect. Perfecto. So far so good. So far so good. Va bene. Allora. I'm hoping that we run into a celebrity, maybe. Say hello. So far so good, says LB. Awesome. Oh, friends, before I forget, I want to say thank you to, I want to send my thanks to Charisse. Thank you so much for your support via Cash App. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I also appreciate the continued support for Walk, Ride, Fly. Thank you, thank you. It's the dog and the squirrel, as always. Thank you, Charisse. I'm not sure if you're watching right now, but in any case, I would like to say thank you for the support. Okay. More of the park. There's a few bridges. There's a few arches throughout the park. I want to take you to the best, in my opinion, to the best part possibly. Greetings to you, Valerie. The best part of the park. What the best view. And friends and family, don't forget to like video and share with friends. Don't forget. That is one way you can support the channel. Make sure to like and to give a like and also share. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Become part of the family. All the USA is pretty nice. I think it depends. This part is certainly nice. Well, this spot is certainly nice. Okay, Alice in the Wonderland. Okay. We got a little statue going on here. Let me give you the front view. All right. So it's meant to be climbed on. This is Alice in the Wonderland. Those kids look happy. They look excited. Good afternoon. They look happy. All right, so sometimes during the cold seasons, these ponds, rivers, lakes, they freeze. But right now, as you can see, oh, look at the view, friends. This is one of my favorite parts of the park. Can you see? Lisa Copolino, greetings to you. Giacomo Vincenzo. Buonasera. Buonasera. Oh, don't get closer. Wait, Giacomo, you can't hear me? The sound is good. Yeah, it should be. Actually unplugged the external mic, but it should work. It should be fine. I don't know. I kind of wanna jump in. Kind of wanna swim here. What do you guys think? The dog is thirsty. It looked thirsty. I agree with you, Marco. Wow, look at Central Park. It's back to life again. Giacomo, I think maybe you muted your phone, your computer, your tablet maybe. It should work fine. We had some connection issues, but that was it. Sound is good. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. That dog is too little to be walking here with those little legs.
Work like that.
Oh, let's see. All right, I gotta mute. Okay, I had to mute a little bit for a few seconds. Oh, I agree with you, Samuel. It should definitely, certainly look a lot better in April. It should be a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Excuse me. It should be a whole lot better. Alright, now let's go up the hill. Everything is closed. I guess they're waiting for April. And April, everything should be open. Beautiful. We have Camilo Gonzalez from Colombia. Greetings to you, Ariane. Greetings to you. Sound is good. Everything is good. I like to hear that. I like to hear that.
I don't know if that's right. We'll have a 4-bedroom apartment for 800 euros. And like, you'll just have half and I'll have half, and it'll be fine.
All right, we're gonna be like Rocky Balboa, go uphill. Dun 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 dun. Let's go uphill. We took a shortcut. Very dark, we walked. Nice. Well, I guess you're like me, you don't sleep. These horses are gonna be very tired very soon. Every time. But dang, saying good to see you. The like button exceeded current viewers. Smash that like. Absolutely. Thank you for the reminder. So dang. I feel left out. Marco saying I did it. Awesome. Make sure to like and share. All right, a lot of these sections of the park are unfortunately closed. Greetings to you, Mighty Bull. Mighty Bull in the house. Bonnie in the spirit. Yes, if you go, not only that, you will see the map of the park, but also performances for different sections of the park and a lot more. Wow. Every single person is out and about here at the park. You see this? Okay, so transmission is not great right now, so back to buffering, huh? Okay, friends and family. I think maybe it's a sign that I should take a break and possibly get something to eat. I don't know. Maybe, if possible, see you guys later today, if possible. I just heard you say that, so I'm like, I agree. Emma is saying it's buffering. It should be better now, right? I keep moving to the best part. The least crowded. Okay, friends, this is what I'm gonna do. I will take a break for a little bit and possibly see you again later today. But in the meantime, I want to say thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I don't know if you guys are able to see this part here. Right in the middle of the park, and this is just FYI. Are you guys able to see everything? It just keeps going in and out, right? What are we gonna do? It is what it is. That's how it is. Unfortunately. Ariane, anytime, my friend, anytime. Always. Volleyballers are gonna be from New York. We got the regular volleyball and the beach volleyball. All right, friends. Picnicking right now. This is cool. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. In Montana, thank you for being here. Schneider Wise, Joe Hernandez, OT Sinks, Donut Savoy, Giacomo Vincenzo, Antonio Lopez, Gonzalez. Let's see. I say Giacomo Lisa Copolino, Sidna Silva, and also Ray of Sunshine, Adriana Rodriguez, Michelle, Jacqueline. Let's see. Traveling Dean, Delhi, Just Kate, Rosemary Buzelli. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Take care. I'll do my best to see you soon, all right?